Hello friends, myself Pallavi Haidia and today we are discussing about the biometric security. First we see the intro of biometric security, then overviews of biometric security, classification of biometric, factor for determining characteristics, example of biometric security, protocols, architecture of biometric security, uses, advantage and disadvantage. Is biometric security system is safe? We discussed this question in the last in the video. First, we start from the introduction. Biometric equals to bios plus marathon. Bios mean life and marathon means measure. Also called as biometrics. Now we see the overview of biometric. Biometric is defined as the unique physical and logical characteristic or traces human body. Any details of human body which differs from one human to another will be used as unique biometric data to serve as that person's unique identification. For example, fingerprint, DNA and retinal. Now we see the classification of biometric. Biometric can be classified in two ways. First is physiological. For example, face and fingerprints, hand geometric are the example of physiological biometric. Second one is behavioral. For example, signature and video are the example of behavioral biometric. Now we see the factor for determining characteristics. Universality. In universality, each person should have their own characteristics. Uniqueness. In uniqueness is how well the biometrics separated individually from another. Third one is performance. In performance, measures how well a biometric registers. Fourth one is collectability, as of accumulation for measurement. Fifth one is performance. In performance, we see accuracy, speed, and robustness of technology used. Sixth one is acceptability. In acceptability, we see the degree of approval of technology. Now we see these some examples of biometric security. Voice recognition. In voice recognition, a machine or a programmer ability to receive and interpret to understand and carry out the spoken commands. Second one is fingerprint scanning, and this technology that identify and the fingerprint of an individual person to grant deny access to a computer system or a physical facility. Third one is facial recognition. In facial recognition is the category of biometric software that maps an individual's facial features mathematically and store the data as a face print. Fourth one is heart rate sensor that measures pulse waves, which are changes in the volume of blood vessels that occur when the heart pumps blood, and it is detected by the measuring to change in volume using an optical sensor and green LED. Now we see the protocols. First one is DAGIS protocol. In DAGIS protocol, in which the individual biometric traces through e-spatial framework called DAGIS, which is output of one-way function, and it supplies perfect security without carrying out the encryption or decryption process. Second one is BTAP protocol. In BATP protocol, information of financial online transaction is fused with a secure biometric from a verified person to the proven executing party. Now we see the architecture of biometric security. This is the architecture of biometric security. Now we discuss this architecture. First one is sensor. Sensor collect the important data for the biometric and interface between the system and real world. Second one is pre-processing. It enhances the input and to eliminate the effects from the sensor background and noise, etc. Third one is feature extractor. It helps to characterize the object to recognized by measurement. Fourth one is templates generator. It generates the templates for the authentication with the help of extract feature. Fifth one is matcher. In this feature, the templates match with the stored templates using various algorithms such as Hamming distance, etc. Sixth one is application device. It is the device which use the result of biometric system. Now we see the uses of biometric security. First one is law enforcement and public security. It uses the biometric security in the form of criminal and suspect identification. Second one is civil identification. It uses in the way of citizen, resident, voter and voter identification. Healthcare. Third one is healthcare and subsides. It uses biometric security in the way of patient, healthcare and professional identification. Fourth one is physical and logical access. Owner, employee, contractor and the partner identification. Fifth one is commercial application. It uses in the way of consumer and customer identification. Sixth one is traveling. It uses in the way of traveler and passenger identification. These are the example of biometric securities. Now we see the advantages of biometric system. First one is security. We used to have a password with the numbers, alphabet, symbols, etc. Accuracy. Most common security systems are password, personal identification number and smart cards that aren't always accurate. Third one is scalability. In scalability are the solution for all types of projects like banking security system, work enforcement system and government projects. Fourth one is trustable. And now the younger generation trusts biometric solution more than these other solution. Bank already uses biometric security system for security and reliability for their customer. And fifth one is save the time. In biometric solution are highly time converting. Now we see the disadvantages of biometric system. First one is cost. The cost of biometric devices are comparatively higher than other traditional security devices. Second one is delays. It takes more than the expected time and a long queue of work from waiting to be enrolled in large companies. Third one is scanning difficulties. Some biometric modalities like iris scan go through difficulties like eyelashes, eyelids, lenses, etc. Fourth one is physical disability. They might have, if a person might have lost or damaged the body part so that it hard time to cope up with others in the system. Is the biometric security safe? There are the ambiguities circulating around the biometric security system, but the reality is pretty different. It is a completely safe and provide a better safety that the email, token, username, and password among others. It may have little bits issue, but they are far less than when compared with other security systems. So biometric security are more safer than other technology or other traditional technology. Thank you guys.